Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming, on the move. And today we're going to talk about footwear and keeping yourself going on said feet. So, my boots are officially worn out. Yep, my knees are definitely hurting today. So after a long day on my feet, moving around the shop, I have come to the conclusion that the insoles are no longer salvageable. The outer soles are wearing out pretty bad. They're not really waterproof anymore, so it is time for a new pair of boots. And that really got me thinking about the importance of footwear, right? So, if you're going to move, if you're going to be in a situation that requires you to cover distance, you need to have good shoes, good boots. And footwear is an often overlooked component. And I see a lot of people running around in their everyday life, wearing their sneakers and fashionable shoes and whatnot that don't provide very good arch support, that aren't waterproof, that aren't solid. And this is well and good, fine, fashion, whatever, but I'm not a fashionable person. I am just not. It is of very little importance to me. In fact, my fashion selections are pretty much dependent on, what color polo can I get from Sears? And are the pants tan? If the answer to that question is yes, then I'm good. Do they have enough pockets? Good. But footwear is something I actually do take fairly seriously and spend a fair bit of money on because I think it is one of the most important things you can have on your body, right? So I usually wear Merrell boots, waterproof Merrell boots, and they have Vibram soles on them. And I've tried a bunch of other boots over the years, but this is just what I'm currently settled on. I'll be buying my third pair here within the next week or two because the current pair is, like I said, trashed. But I've gotten good use out of them. I'm fortunate enough to live in Wyoming to where if I wear hiking boots on a daily basis, nobody's going to look at me funny. With, a set of tan cargo pants, pair of hiking boots, and various color polo shirts and or t-shirts, nobody bats an eye at me. That is my process of gray man right there. Because I look just like anybody might look. Totally, unremarkable in every way, shape, or form. But my boots definitely are capable of keeping me running. I like waterproof boots. Yeah, they're a little bit warmer in the summer, but I can deal with that. And the trade-off there is having a waterproof boot will keep your feet dry. That's pretty much a given. And, during wintertime, you just can't beat a good pair of waterproof boots here, or a good pair of insulated boots, depending on how long you're going to be out and about in the elements. But even during summer, if I'm just out on a hike and I have to cross a stream, if it's shallow enough, I don't have to worry about my feet getting wet. And, all of the inherent problems that come along with having wet feet, blisters and, God forbid, trench foot. Of course, that would take a lot of time and a lot of moisture to happen out here. But key elements to a good pair of shoes is that they should be comfortable, for one, because you are going to wear them a lot. You're going to spend a good number of miles in those boots or shoes. Two, they should have excellent arch supports. That way they don't break down easily. They keep your arch supported, and you'll be more comfortable over those long hauls. I really do believe they should be waterproof. If you don't want waterproof boots, that's fine. You don't have to get waterproof boots, but I think they are pretty much invaluable. They should be made of sturdy materials. So a good leather boot is awesome, but they do take longer to wear in. So I choose leather nylon hybrids, and that's just where it works well for me. Keeps the weight down, but also, they remain fairly durable. I like Vibram soles, but any good sole that wears long will do just fine, just fine. And they should also preferably be high tops or over the ankle boots. I have spent a lot of time wearing a pair of Converse tactical boots, which I absolutely love. The side zips are my favorite boots of all time, and they remain lighter than a lot of other comparable tack boots. And I just, wear my pants over them. I don't blouse them at all because there's no need for that. That draws attention. But lately, just the plain old Columbia or Merrell. Sorry, Columbias don't fit me. The good old Merrell boots have just proven really, really rock solid and reliable, and nobody bats an eye at them. They have good support. Now, one thing I do wish that the Merrells had was a shank. Now, what is a shank? A shank is generally either a metal or polymer reinforcing rod that goes from the heel to the toe, or at least heel to the ball of the foot, and provides extra support over the arch. Now, the reason a shank is nice is if you've ever stepped on a rock and felt that kind of ouch right in the middle of your foot and the arch of your foot, the shank prevents that. And the Merrells unfortunately do not have a good shank in them, although my Converse, my Reebok tack boots always have had shanks. So something to consider. I mean, it's a trade-off. It's a lighter boot. Steel toes, in my opinion, are not necessary unless you are wearing your boots and you're in an industry that requires steel toes or safety toes. So, but on a daily basis, I don't think they're necessary. Yeah, they're nice for kicking somebody in the shin, but the comfort detriments I just don't think are worth it at all. So yeah, make sure your footwear is up to snuff. You want to make sure you are not caught off guard if you have to pump it a few miles or many miles in a bad pair of shoes, or non-arch supporting skate shoes or fancy pair of dress shoes. Now, some of you out there have no choice. You have to wear dress shoes, and I understand that. So in that case, keep a pair of good shoes, i.e. hiking boots or cross trainers or something like that, in your pack or in your car. You should have an EDC pack or a go bag with you anyway, pretty much all the time. So keep a good pair of shoes in there and keep an extra pair of socks or two. So yeah, that's pretty much it for footwear. Hopefully this has given you guys some food for thought, something to chew on, and hopefully it's come across as at least mildly entertaining and or educational. And if you have found it mildly entertaining and or educational, please let me know by leaving a comment in the box below. And also, if you would, it would be great if you subscribe to the channel for more great videos. That way I know I'm doing a good job and everybody's actually watching these and learning something. It does help me with the feedback. And if you want to like and share the video too, that does help. So every little bit goes, and if you feel like you just have a wad of money burning a hole in your pocket, you can always donate to the channel, and I will use that for more products and equipment for producing product reviews, which I've got a whole bunch of on the way. So yeah, that's it for today, and thanks again for watching, and as always, stay safe, shoot straight, and I'll see y'all next time.